Is live at an electronic upcycling event.
And more details about Juice Jam happening today.
All that and more starts right now. Good morning, I'm Jude Bazerman.
And I'm Riley Faye. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
And if your old computer or TV has just been collecting dust or taking up space in your basement, there's an event today to help you out.
Yep, local Syracuse organizations are collaborating on an electronic upcycling event this morning. Our reporter Sigourney Bell is there to tell us more.
Hey Jude and Riley, yes, happening right here on campus at Skytop parking lot is the electronic upcycling event. As you can see behind me, they have set up boxes, and volunteers and workers are taking donations out of those boxes and putting them inside for upcycling. Now, this is a collaboration between CX Tech, United Way, and Syracuse University's Office of Community Engagement. If you're curious to why electronic upcycling is so important, I talked to VP of Marketing of CX Tech, Charles Johnson, and he let us know a little bit more.
When people pause on getting rid of their technology, they usually just end up throwing it out. It ends up in landfills, and obviously that will then take away from the environment. So what we want to do is have opportunities for people to get rid of their technology, put it into a safe place, have it disposed of properly, and then it does not add up into e-waste and dumpsters.
Now, this event will be happening until noon today. If you're unable to make it, that's okay. This same event will be happening in the spring, and CX Tech Charles Johnson said he's hoping to have more collaborations like this throughout the year. Reporting in Skytop, I'm Sigourney Bell with Juice and Java.
Looks great, Sigourney. Well, also happening today, SU football has their first ACC game of the season at Clemson this afternoon. Today's game is the 13th matchup between the Orange and the Tigers, with the last Syracuse victory in 2017. And
SU quarterback Steve Angeli remains the nation's leading passer with back-to-back games with over 380 yards. A Syracuse win today would give SU its third win of the season and its third win all-time against Clemson. The game starts at 12 o'clock at noon, and Riley, this is probably the weakest Clemson has looked, at least in my time at SU. I think we have a good shot to beat them today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have some friends actually going to the game. So what a beautiful day to be at a football game.
It's going to be hot down there.
It would be hot. It would be better if there was an SU win.
I agree, and I think there's a good chance of that. But now turning from football to football. The Student Government Association, the Barn Center, and the South American and Latinx Student Association are hosting their annual Torneo de Football. The tournament will be on the Women's Building field and is part of SU's Latinx Heritage Month celebration.
Yeah, it starts at 3:30 and runs until 5. Registration is still open for all SU students. Jude, we were talking a little bit. I know it's a little bit different than football, but the American version soccer, you have some experience playing, I know.
I played up until middle school, or up until high school, I should say. So what, 8 years, 9 years playing, and you played a little bit as well, right?
I played when I was much smaller. I think I stopped, at age 8. So I think our skills combined, we could take on the tournament.
I think so too. I have some goalie experience. You kind of seem like you were a striker, so kind of the best of both worlds here.
Yeah, right. Well, it's a gorgeous day to play football. Our Lucy Schaffer is in studio. Lucy, how's it looking out there?
Yeah, thanks guys. It actually would be a great day to play some football outside. Right now it's about 60 degrees outside and temperatures are going to rise around 4 p.m. We're going to reach 70 degrees, and then later in the night temps are going to go back down into the 50s. We're at upper 50s there, and then later into the night we're going to get lower into the 50s, but it is going to be a beautiful sunny day. So if you can get outside and enjoy that sun, I highly recommend. Later in the day you might see a few clouds, but overall a very sunny weekend. Same for tomorrow, around the same weather. We're going to have 60 degrees when you wake up in the morning. Noon we're going to reach 75 degrees, and later in the day 50 degrees, and also a very sunny day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, so make sure you get outside. Riley, back to you.
Thanks, Lucy. Looks beautiful. Another outdoor event the Onondaga Agriculture Council is hosting Farm Fest today at 11 different farms.
And our Elizabeth Gottlieb is live now at Rocking Horse Farm with more on the festival. Elizabeth, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, good morning. I'm here at Rocking Horse Farm with my new friends Nevin and Scout, and we are here for Farm Fest. Rocking Horse Farm is one of the 11 farms participating in the event, and it's basically a giant open house for all the farms so the community can come and learn more about agricultural practices. I got to take a closer look at Rocking Horse Farm and what makes it unique.
Rocking Horse Farm has a little bit of everything from animals to apples to Christmas trees and even a wedding venue. Owner Julie Liebman says she's always wanted to have a farm.
I had a degree in horticulture. I have a landscape company. I love growing stuff. So that was my dream, was to have a nursery from a long time ago.
The name of the farm comes from Julie's love for horses and animals, but the farmer says it's important to educate others on the importance of locally grown food.
Why do we need to buy stuff shipped in from Peru and from Mexico when we can grow it here? Eat your stuff that's in season, get it locally, support your local farmers is what I'm all about.
The farm is open seasonally for apple picking and for Christmas tree farm selections. Rocking Horse Farm has a new playground to keep kids entertained this year.
We also put in a playground here for the kids because I just wanted the experience of, okay, you come pick apples, but the kids get kind of bored. So I said, let's put in a playground.
Soon, Julie and her husband Keith will be stepping down from their roles and passing the shovel to the next generation.
Rocking Horse Farm and the other 10 farms participating will be open until 3 p.m. today. Reporting for Juice and Java, I'm Elizabeth Gottlieb. Back to you.
Elizabeth, thank you so much. It really does look like a great time, but for right now, you got to get ready to rumble. The Tip Hill Derby is coming to Burnett Park, and the Derby kicks off with a parade starting in less than 30 minutes. The competitors will start their engines for the 1,000-foot-long soapbox car derby.
Yeah, then tomorrow is the Country Fair and Chicken Barbecue starting at 11:30. Kids can enjoy a smaller version of the Soapbox Derby course for free. The event is a fundraiser for the community meal programs of St. Peter and Paul Orthodox Church. Attendees can select to sponsor a derby team or just to donate to the cause. Jude, I've never heard of soapbox derbies until today, but I know that was kind of your dream in the past.
It was my dream as a kid. I would always see those cars go down the hill so fast, and as someone who loves the movie Cars, someone who had all the little Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels cars,
Yes.
and would race around the living room, having my own, I mean, I think that'd be awesome. I thought it was awesome. I still think it's awesome, and I think you would make a good soapbox racer too.
Thank you, and I know it's an event for all ages, so I think at any point we could just start and we'll have to try it eventually.
I think so too, and honestly, maybe today's the day. I don't really know. They're not still made out of actual soapboxes, are they?
I've never heard of a soapbox until this morning, so I think we were looking them up online. It looks like they're made out of all different materials right now, but that's a cool upcycling event like what Sigourney Bell was talking about earlier.
I 1000% agree. And another event is the Food Bank of Central New York hosting their Million Meals Gala. The event honors the 40th anniversary of the food bank and the community that allowed them to provide over 1 million additional meals across 11 counties.
The evening will feature local food and drinks, live and silent auctions, live music, and all new experiences for this year's gala. The celebration goes from 6 to 10 at the food bank. It's a black tie event, but tickets are sold out.
And the annual Taste of Beeville Festival is heading back to Baldwinsville today. The family-friendly event will showcase several of Baldwinsville's food and beverage vendors.
Taste of Beeville will also feature local musicians and activities for kids in the afternoon. The festival runs from noon to 10 p.m. at Paper Mill Island in Baldwinsville.
Riley, we were looking at some of the food spots that they had at this Baldwinsville Food Festival.
Yeah, it was making me hungry.
Right, it was making me hungry too, but what are you looking forward to, or what would you want to get if we were over there right now instead of over here?
Well, they had a lot of great local places, like some wings. I saw they have like a garlic vendor, which I love.
Sounds
but then they
good.
also have crumble cookies, which is my favorite chain dessert place. So
See, I was looking forward to the pizza at the festival, right? As a Jersey, well, it makes sense. Your buffalo ties,
Yeah.
wings, Jersey pizza, which we have the best pizza in the country. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But
Okay, anyway.
anyways, after the break, our Holden Sherman is at the Jordan Fall Festival.
He'll have all the details on the fun.
Stay with us.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. The 79th annual Jordan Fall Festival is here. About 30 miles west of Syracuse, the event started yesterday and features fresh food, live entertainment, and fun activities for all.
Our Holden Sherman is at the festival. Holden, what's it like over there?
Guys, me and my photographer were here were here before the event resumed today at 10 a.m. and people are slowly starting to creep in. And this isn't your normal type of festival. It's not just the first day, the first hour is the same as the last day and the last hour. There's a lot of fun and unusual things going on at the Jordan Fall Festival. There's a barbecue chicken fest that's going to start at noon. They're setting up all the rides right now, and later there's going to be a fishing demo. And tomorrow, which I really wish we were here for, there's going to be a grease pole climb and a truck show with about 500 antique cars. I mean, that's crazy. It's a festival, 79 years full of tradition, and no better person to talk to about the tradition than the festival chair, Christy Romer. Christy, what does this event mean to you, and how have you guys been able to keep it going for 79 years?
This event is a community collaboration. There are so many people that come together to make this happen every single year. It is volunteers who have been here since the beginning of the festival start, and they have so many fantastic stories to tell. We have new people. Our game tent this year is being run by high schoolers, and so we're just keeping this tradition alive by pulling in the power of the community.
Expect bigger crowds, but this festival closes tonight at 9 p.m., so you've got a lot of time to come down here. And tomorrow, you can come here nice and early and get a pancake breakfast for the last day. I'm going to send it back to you guys so I can finally enjoy some of those nice fresh donuts.
Well, Holden, I have two things to say. First of all, shirt is fantastic. Holden has the best shirt game at the entire station. And second of all, what I love about this, Riley, you see a lot of these festivals and fairs in the summer. In the fall, not so much.
I was just going to say the Erie County, I'm from Erie County. That fair ended, but the state fair here in Syracuse ended a few weeks ago. But I still want that yummy fried food, the rides. I have so many questions, though, about this greased pole climb. I don't think I could climb a regular pole, let alone a greased one.
Well, I guess that's why it's a competition. Maybe,
right.
Is this something you're born into? How do you know that you're good at climbing greased poles?
Maybe it's genetics. You know, like your great-great-grandmother or grandfather did it, and you have
just
to
pass
carry
it
on
down
the
from
tradition.
generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, from one fall activity to another, whether you own a classic car or just love looking at all styles of different cars, the 4th annual Oneida Car Show might be for you. The day will feature classic cars, live music, and food truck vendors.
The historic Oneida Community Mansion House is open for guided tours of the house and garden. Admission to the car show is free for spectators and $20 for registering a car. The show today is the postponed date from back in the spring, and it lasts until 4 p.m. tonight. Jude, I've driven in your car. Do you think, I don't really know if maybe this is the activity for our types of cars, but...
I love my Subaru. I really do. But I think, like you said, I don't know if the car heads, car fans, car fanatics, I think if I rolled up in my Subaru and said, hey, take a look at this great engine, this great car body, they might look at me a little funny and tell me to get out. But
yeah, absolutely. Speaking of cars, our Lucy Schaffer has more on the traffic.
Yeah, Riley, speaking of some cars, let's take a look at the traffic. As you can see, it's pretty light today, not a lot of heavy traffic, so you'll be able to get to places pretty quick here. We do have some road construction on Erie Boulevard between Almond Street and University Avenue, reducing to 1 lane, and Irving Avenue is closed between Harrison Street and South Krause for utility work. But as you can see behind me here, light traffic, easy driving, guys. Back to you.
Details on a free concert on campus later today. The changes you can expect for Juice Jam.
don't change that channel.
Did you
Sorry,
hear
I
about
cracked
the
a
pony
little.
with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Wait. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where the cats go on vacation? New York.
Well, SU students have enjoyed events put on by University Union for years, and despite new challenges for the organization, it's bringing a free concert to the Quad on campus.
Our entertainment reporter Grace Elford is in studio to give us all the details. Grace, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Riley and Jude. The budget cuts haven't canceled this fall semester staple. Today at 1 p.m., the Quad will open up to SU and SUNY ESF students for Juice Jam. This annual concert, hosted by University Union, looks a little different this year. UU was notified in May of sweeping budget cuts for RSOs across the university. This came after previous cuts in funding from the SGA in February. University Union took to Instagram to respond, saying, quote, "While things may look a little different, our commitment to programming for the student body remains the same. We're working hard to adapt and continue bringing creative, intentional events to campus," end quote. Within 2 days, this year's Juice Jam was announced. One of the biggest changes comes as a new venue. In previous years, Juice Jam has been held at the Skytop lot and the JMA Wireless Dome. UU has opted to host the event on the Shaw Quad this year. The concert will also take place during the early afternoon instead of the typical evening start time. R&B artist Jordan Ward will open Juice Jam. He's toured with artists like Justin Bieber and Beyonce. Pop singer Ash is next up in the show. She's known for her songs in collaboration with Phineas, the brother of Billie Eilish. She's the first woman to ever headline Juice Jam. The event lineup and planning has been fairly easy this semester. Last semester's event featuring Quavo faced 2 headliner changes. The artist will hit the stage in just over an hour, and the event is free for all SUNY and ESF students. So Jude and Riley, how do you feel about these new changes coming to Juice Jam?
You know, I think it's great that they're doing it on the quad. I think it's like a little bit more accessible for all students. You know, getting to South Campus Skytop can be a little tricky sometimes, especially when so many people are going that way.
Totally
So
agree.
it's so nice it's in such a central location.
I would have to agree. I think also the natural beauty of the quad, or I shouldn't say natural, but the aesthetic point of it, right? You have Hendricks Chapel, you have all the libraries. It's a nice area. Skytop, it's kind of like a parking lot.
Yeah.
So, and again, like you said with the accessibility, you have every single dorm hall, which it's mostly underclassmen going to Juice Jam. So, right, what, a 5-minute walk from the Mount? So I like the changes. I think they did a great job.
And we just, like Lucy was talking about, we have the beautiful weather today.
Right,
So it's like
right.
a perfect
the
opportunity.
Perfect day. Not too hot here, unlike at Clemson.
Way
But
too
you
hot
know,
there.
yeah, it's not rainy, nothing like that. I think it's perfect.
Exactly. What do you guys think about the artists? Are you familiar with them, or is it something new?
I did listen to Ash. I remember she had some big hits, especially during COVID, which was a while ago, but you know, it's still great music. And I'm so excited. The first female headliner, I think that's kind of crazy,
That's really
but better now than ever.
I was about to say, I'm surprised it took this long. Obviously, so many female. I mean, if we could get Taylor Swift at Juice Jam, that's my only suggestion here. I think we'd have the entire central New York region and probably some other states coming up to see that. But coming back here, I haven't really seen or heard too much of Ash. I haven't done my homework, but something new, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah, absolutely.
when we come back, our Caitlin Campbell and Riley Underwood checked out 315 Thursdays.
Don't go anywhere.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome to my house. Lately, not my happy place. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The parents were not themselves. My little brothers were morphing into small creatures. The walls were closing in. Clearly, a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. And there's a lot of that going around right now. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It might not get you out of the house, but it could help you find a little more breathing room.
Well, every Thursday in the Westcott neighborhood, the community comes together for live music, food, and art vendors.
Our Caitlin Campbell and Riley Underwood had the opportunity to take a trip to this event this past Thursday.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're out here at the second to last 315 Thursday. We got live music, we got vendors, we got food. We're having a great time out here.
We are. I mean, you can hear the music in the background. I want to go check out the local shop, so I'm kind of excited to see what it's all about. I mean, it's almost the last one now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, we're with Hope Early, who's part of the street team here at 315 Thursdays. Hope, what is your favorite part of being here?
Honestly, it's the way that we bring all of this community together through live music as well as our artisans and vendors. It is a really special thing to see everybody feel comfortable and safe to have fun and enjoy what we make here in Syracuse. That's really, really cool.
And why do you think this event is so important for the Syracuse community?
Because it involves all of our locals, whether it be our local musicians, our local artists, artisans, vendors, local food, and then we are also bringing in the environment of where we are. So when we're downtown in Hanover, getting all of those restaurants business, and as well as up here in Westcott, bringing business to all these businesses as well is just super important and special.
Next game day. Okay, we're here, and vendors Winter Village. There's a bunch of local artists. There's like a jewelry place here. There's some good food over there. But I have to say, I think we found our next Saturday morning outfit.
I think we do. Game day outfit, I think we found it, yeah.
Some cool hats, some game day outfits. I definitely want to bring something back home.
All right, guys, now we got some pineapple strawberry sorbet. Matt was too scared to ask the actual vendors for some food, so we settled for the free samples instead. But I want to see how it tastes. Let's see. Cheers.
Really good.
That's pretty good. Matt might have to man up and ask for the full thing after this. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
It's a good way to end a good summer night.
I agree. We had a great time here. You know, I'm sad as asking, but I'm sad that Jude and Riley couldn't join us. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thanks so much, guys. That looks like a great time. And Riley, that Harley Davidson shirt, that's a good look on you, man.
I think he needs it. He's here now and he's not wearing it. I don't know why.
I'm a little disappointed. But Riley, for you, you go to an event like this. What's the first station? What's the first place that you go to? Food, clothes, something else?
I have to say food. I'm always scoping it out. You kind of have to play it right with food like this because there's so many different options. You have to make the best choice. I definitely think for a nighttime event, sorbet, that sounds amazing.
And right now, we're going to have our 5-day forecast after the break. Stay with us.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Hi guys, welcome back. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. We already kind of discussed the weekend. We're going to be in the 70s and 60s here. Heading into Monday, you're going to see some sun, maybe some rain later in the day with temps of highs of 66 and a low of 49. And Tuesday, the rain will be here. So if you're heading into campus, I'd bring an umbrella or a rain jacket with you. We're going to have some scattered showers in the morning and then some thunderstorms at night. And then Wednesday, we're going to be a little cloudy morning and then some more rain at night. But temps are going to reach 75 degrees with a low of 57. And today, the game day forecast over at Clemson, it is 80 degrees right now and very sunny for the football team. And the game is going to be at 12. Now, I have a trivia question for you guys. What was the name of Taylor Swift's first single? A, Shake It Off, B, Tim McGraw, C, Love Story, or D, You Belong With Me?
Well, Jude and I are currently tied for trivia points, so I'm hoping this, I hope this gets us to a tie. I'm saying Tim McGraw.
I'm going to follow that answer and say Tim McGraw, but whether or not you believe me, that's what I was going to say regardless, because
are you sure?
Just had a good feeling.
Okay, you are correct. It is B, Tim McGraw. Woo! Riley, I figured you were going to get that one.
You're
You're Swiftie like that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Now, are you ready for it? Taylor Swift is returning to the big screen for the official release party of A Showgirl. The party will be shown in all AMC theaters for a 3-day special starting October 3rd. It will also be held in theaters such as Cinemark and Regal.
And the event will also include behind the scenes for her new Fate of the Ophelia music video. Screenings will begin at 3 p.m. across the different time zones, and tickets will be $12.
And we talked about her first song, but what's everybody's favorite Taylor Swift songs, Grace?
Oh, so hard. I mean, it depends on the day for me. I really love the Evermore album though, and the Folklore album. Those
Absolutely.
I have to go with Our Song, classic, old school.
Yep. Lucy?
I'm a bad blood, like reputation area.
That makes sense.
That's a good
my
one.
favorite. I love that power.
Riley, what's your favorite?
Mine's I Bet You Think About Me, but that's all for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow Citrus TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Riley Faye.
And I'm Jude Bazerman. Have a great day, Syracuse.